Yeah, so we're back in Eston Hills, looking at the history of this place. I know that it was a big mining place back in the day, this was. So we're going to go look at some of the stuff that remain in the hills today. So guys, we're just at the SS Castle now. So I'll have a little look around there.
So what was this actually for?
Well, this was actually it's actually called a fan house. It's only got called SS Castle because of the S's on the side of the building. It basically sent air underground so the miners could work. So there, if you look at the side of the building, that's where it gets its name originally from around here, because of the S's.
These were the most prolific mines in Cleveland, with an output over 99 years of around 63 million tons of ironstone, and employed hundreds of miners. And yet such extensive mines have left few remains, and what is left is prone to vandalism and sheer neglect. Yeah, so as I was saying to Melissa earlier on, that this was a fan house. It was powered by steam, and basically it pumped air underground so the miners could actually breathe and basically do their work and get what they needed to get out the mine.
Yeah, so what I'm guessing here is I'm guessing the air from the main building there was pumped into here, and obviously this takes it underground into the mines, because there's nothing else that you can see that goes underground except this. So that'll go right underground for the mines. So obviously, so the miners could actually breathe under the mine when they're working.
In there is probably where the wheelhouse was, and it's where the pumping system pumping the air through into the mines. At a guess. And as you can see on the side of the building there, there's the S's, and there is the doorway in.
Oh no, it's open.
It's stiff to pull that door.
Yeah, this is inside it here. It's full of water there, so you can't go too far in, and obviously it's collapsed down there anyway, so you can't go really too far in there. So yeah, maybe that was some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, so here's just a view. As you can see to the right, that would be where the air was pumped underground, and in the centre there, that would have been your chimney probably, because obviously it was steam powered.
What this was probably used for was a rope pulley, because this track was used to be like to take the mine carts that come out the mine, so maybe that was a pulley. Can't see it being an air shaft type of thing, because the mine's just, the castle thing's just there, the air shaft.
This path we're on here now would have been a railway line, and this would have been used to take the mined products away from the mines. What I'm going to do now is going to give you some information
That was
about who
built in
founded these
1871.
mines and basically the scale of the operation. So it was actually mining engineer John Marley and businessman John Vaughan who sought and discovered the main seam of ironstone at Eston. The mine opened in 1850 and remained at work continuously for the following 99 years, and it was the biggest mine in the area, producing 63 million tonnes. The story of mining in the Tees Valley is just one of the region's remarkable histories. In 1850, a rich main seam of ironstone was found in the Eston Hills in Cleveland. This discovery transformed the Tees Valley and the lives of the people who lived there, leaving a legacy that stretched around the world. John Vaughan and his business partner and friend Henry Balco had been making iron in the area since 1840. In 1847, Samuel Frederick Oakey discovered a seam of ironstone in Skinning Grove. Convinced that there was a plentiful supply of ironstone to be found close to their works in Middlesbrough, Vaughan and mining engineer John Marley surveyed the area and discovered a rich main seam of ironstone in the Eston Hills. Mines quickly opened across Cleveland. Men from all over Britain flocked to the area to work in them and build new lives for their families. This became known as the Iron Rush, after the gold rush in California, USA. Tin miners from Cornwall joined coal miners from Northumberland, Durham and Scotland, farm labourers from Norfolk and iron miners from South Wales and the Midlands. As the ironstone industry developed, iron masters built ironworks and blast furnaces to smelt the ironstone into iron and later steel. New railway lines were built to transport the ironstone from the mines to the ironworks and onto the docks for export around the world. These railways soon became passenger lines as well as freight lines. By 1855, 30 blast furnaces were operating in and around Middlesbrough. By 1875, the number had increased to 100, producing 2 million tonnes of iron every year. Villages that previously had numbered their population in handfuls counted them in thousands. Middlesbrough expanded from 600 inhabitants in 1851 to almost 40,000 in 1871 and over 90,000 in 1901 as a direct consequence of the expansion of the iron and steel industry, and became known as Iornopilis. Cleveland became the most important ironstone mining district in Victorian Edwardian England, supplying a third of the UK's iron output. Iron and steel structures all over the world have been made in the Tees Valley from ironstone found in the Eston Hills, from the iconic Transporter Bridge in Middlesbrough to the Sydney Harbour Bridge on the other side of the world in Australia, railway lines across Africa and Asia, and the Wembley Arch in London. So it was actually a massive, massive operation. Right, so I think I'll make myself a lovely cup of tea before I tell you some more about something else. This monument in the form of a pillar made of sandstone bricks, it was originally built as a lookout tower and beacon to warn of invasion during the Napoleonic Wars in the early 19th century. With the advent of ironstone mining in Eston Hills, the beacon was used as a house and survived until 1956. It was then demolished and later rebuilt into its present form. A plaque on the side of the monument reads, "This monument was placed here to mark the site of the beacon tower, which was erected by Thomas Jackson of Lackenby about 1800s as a lookout post against invasion during the Napoleonic Wars, and which again served the same purpose at the Second World War of 1939 to 1945. It stands within a Bronze Age fortified camp whose outer defences can be seen."
There we go guys, thanks for watching this video, the history of Eston Hills. Hope you found some of the information useful, and I hope I'll give you a brief insight into what this place was back in the day. So yeah, if you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel, much appreciated, and then I will see you guys on the next video. Take care until then.